citing poor faith in Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and warning that extremists have taken over the government. Israeli Defense Minister Moshe Yaalon has resigned this Friday. His departure comes after Netanyahu offered up the defense portfolio to far-right hardliner Lieberman. This in a bid to expand the governing coalition's majority. Well, earlier this week, Lieberman, a former foreign minister, had voiced willingness to bring his far-right Yisrael Beitenu party into Netanyahu's governing coalition if a number of conditions were met, including being named defense chief. Well, for more on this, we can cross now to our guest, international relations expert Yossi Mekelberg from Regent's University. Hello, thank you very much for being with us on France 24. How true, first, does Yaalon's warning ring? Is the government being taken over by extremists?
Well, I think the evidence is there, and Yaalon is a man of great integrity, even if I disagree with some of his political opinions, or many of them, no one doubts his integrity. And if someone that's been in the Likud party since he ended actually leading the Israeli army as chief of staff in 2009, worked with Netanyahu, I think we should listen to what Yaalon said. He lost faith in him. And, you know, the debate over the civil-military relation in Israel is gathering momentum, and bringing Avigdor Lieberman's party, Israel Our Home, into the power makes this government, has been even before probably the most right-wing government in Israel history. This is definitely going to be a very right-wing government, and which means, for instance, if you look at the French peace initiative, this is not a government that is going to pursue this kind of policies of peace, even policies of make life more livable towards the Palestinians. Will take even a more hardcore approach towards Iran, and so on and so forth.
Well, tell us more about Netanyahu's strategy to boost his coalition's wafer-thin majority in parliament.
It's very difficult to read right now, Netanyahu. I think it might be one maneuver too far even for Netanyahu. There are a lot of rumors going around in Israel why he decided to take this specific step. At the beginning of the week, it seems that he was negotiating actually with the center-left party led by Bougie Herzog towards bringing kind of the Labour Party, the Zionist camp, into government. And by the end of the week, he completely made a 180 degrees turn in which he goes towards the very right wing. Bear in mind, Lieberman is a settler. Lieberman, someone talk about transfer of certain number of Palestinians from Israel to a future Palestinian state. This is a person talk about making Gaza, turning it into a football pitch, otherwise leveling Gaza. Is this the kind of face that Netanyahu wants to project to the world? So the question now needs to be put to Netanyahu. What is he playing with? Because I think he compromises Israel's national interests and security.
And reacting to this latest move and Yaalon's departure, the US has responded by saying it looks forward to working with his successor. What do you make of that?
I think it was a good diplomatic reaction, but I don't think there is any looking forward there. I think this will be faced in many capitals with trepidation and thinking, how can we work with some, bear in mind, Netanyahu is still also prime minister and the foreign minister, Lieberman is defense minister. This is a combination that I don't think anyone is looking forward. But, you know, this is the reality, and if they have to work with him one way or another.
Yossi Mekelberg, thank you very much for having spoken to us.